In this video, we're going to show you how to remove the element from your dryer. So the first thing we're going to do in order to get at the part is I'm going to turn the dryer around and remove the back. On this particular model, the part is located in the back. It may be in a little different spot on your dryer, but on this one, for example, we'll be doing it all from the back. So now we're going to remove the back panel. One thing just going to mention at the beginning as we start is the metal they use in appliances today, they pretty well just stamp them out. In other words, just take a big press machine and they form the metal into the shape they want it to be. So some of the edges are pretty sharp and they don't really ground or file them off or sand them down. So either wear a pair of gloves or just be aware when you go to grab some of the stuff that the edges are sharp. So the first thing we'll do is take the screws out from around the back panel. On this one, they're just 1/4 inch screws. I'm just using a nut driver to remove them. Yours may be different. You may have Phillips head screws or Robinson or Torx or 5/16 heads, but whatever you need to use in order to get those screws out, just loosen them off and set them aside. So now we'll just remove the back and set it to one side. So in this model, the heater is built as part of the heater housing. It is a separate part. On some of the older ones, this is all one assembly, and the heater box has to be removed in order to slide the element out. On this one, the element will come out separately. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is remove our wires. And just pull and wiggle them off. Sometimes you may need to use a pair of pliers to grab a hold and wiggle them off, or even bring in a small blade screwdriver and just give them a push off. So some elements will have 2 wires, some will have 3. Some will be connected, instead of these push-ons, they may actually be a bit of a clamp with a square type headed bolt that secures them. But whichever way your wires are attached, just remove them. And then on this one, there's 2 screws, 1/4 inch heads on either side that hold the element in place. So with those screws removed, all we need to do in this model is just pull it back towards you and then just wiggle it down and out. And there's your element. On some models, you can order this element separately, aside from this box. In other cases, you actually wind up getting this piece of metal as well as the element. And that's how easy it is to remove the element in your dryer.